Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome once again to our foreign investment feature of the week. Today, I have the pleasure of inviting and interviewing Paulina Gonzalez of Inmuebles Totales, based out of Puebla. They're a brokerage and a developer in Mexico that has a lot of projects on their hands, are currently developing also in different parts of Mexico. And today's conversation that we're having is specifically about Tulum. And as many of you know, Tulum is a location where not only national investment is being focused on, but also international investment, right? And Tulum is part of the Riviera Maya, which is Mexico's Caribbean Ocean, and is known not only for its ecotourism, but also for its services, its beautiful beaches, and just the warmth that they bring to all visitors, foreign and national. So Paulina Gonzalez, please welcome to our show today, and I'm excited to have you.
Thank you, Hector. Thank you for having me again, and I'm also excited to be with you and your audience.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, as I mentioned today, we're talking about investing in Tulum, right? And one of the questions that we have is, why should you invest in Tulum? Like I said, I know Tulum is a location where much of the money is coming from, and it's also foreign and national. But tell us, why is Tulum such a hot place to invest?
Of course, Hector. Let me just start sharing my screen with you.
Sure. There we go. Just going to add her screen here really quick.
Please just let me know once you can see my screen.
Everyone, and
yeah, can you see it now?
Logged into the Wi-Fi here at the hotel. So,
all right. Well, Hector, as you said, Tulum is a very popular spot in the world right now that has become renowned by lots of people. And in this place nowadays, it's making a real estate investment in Tulum nowadays is a smart move. And okay, Hector, can you see my screen?
yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. So I will go on. Okay, and as you said, the question here is why Tulum? You and your audience might be wondering, well, why Tulum? Well, let me tell you that in 2020, the year of the pandemic, Mexico was ranked third place on the list of the top 10 most visited countries around the world. That year, we got 25 million of visitors, from which almost the 48% visited Riviera Maya. Not even popular destinations in Mexico such as Tijuana, Los Cabos, Puerto Vallarta, and Ciudad de Mexico got these figures. So this tells us a lot about the opportunity that we have in this area of Riviera Maya. And Riviera Maya is a place that is growing, and also its international exposure is growing as well. And well, why am I telling you this?
Fantastic. I mean,
And why am I telling you this? Well, because Tulum is located in Riviera Maya. And you know what is attractive or appealing about Tulum is that this is a place that it's like a unique mix of culture, delicious gastronomy, spectacular nature. I don't know if you have heard about cenotes, these huge bodies of waters where you can swim. So the beauty of nature and all these elements make Tulum a quite appealing place for visitors. And I'm not the one who says that. International media, renowned international media have said it, such as the New York Times, Forbes, Travel and Leisure, TripAdvisor, which is the world's largest travel site, has recognized or has said that Tulum has the best beach in the world. So that's why Tulum it's a quite popular destination nowadays. And well, now I'm sure you and your audience want to know, well, who is behind this development? Who are the developers? Well, 101 Park, the name of this development, is the result of two companies. The first one is Los Amigos Tulum. Los Amigos Tulum is a company that was founded in 2012. Well, basically, the founders are Nikolai Wilmes and Mark Levy, and German and an American who met, became friends while traveling. And while they were traveling along the South America, one day they got a Tulum, and they, well, immediately loved the place. They got so amazed by this place that they decided to start living in Tulum. And then they built the first house that they self-managed by Airbnb, using Airbnb platform. And this is
Mm-hmm.
an anecdote because local people started to identify them, or started calling them Los Amigos, and that's where the name of this company comes from. And they started with a house, and then they built condos, and then a set of villas, and then a bigger development. And today we have 12 already built developments in Tulum that work in a very interesting way, because when you buy a vacational property with them, you can use it when you want it, and then if you are not there, you can rent it and get a rental income. And well, nowadays they are one of the most trusted developers in Tulum, because they always care about offering something special to their clients. And Hector, I would like to share with you and your audience a video that summarizes perfectly the philosophy of this company.
Let's go.
Nectar. In this video, we saw words such as sustainability, design, luxury, technology, and I think those are the hallmarks of these developers. I mean, Los Amigos Tulum is a company that not only cares about building quality developments, but also they give their vision of sustainability to all their developments. They have been able to integrate the sustainability into every, or into each of their developments. And how do they do it, or how have they done it? Well, in their developments, they also include sustainable elements such as solar panels, a smart flower, which is a sculpture in shape of flower made of solar panels that functions in the same way as a sunflower does. I mean, it follows the sun's position to absorb energy and then turn it into electricity. And also they have chargers for electrical cars in their developments, and some other elements that are part of their vision for sustainability. And as I said at the beginning of this presentation, 101 Park is also the result of another company called Immobilia. Immobilia is a strong developer in the southeast of Mexico with 26 years of experience. And well, basically, Immobilia expertise is in creating planned communities for people. Here on the screen, Hector, I'm showing you all the developments that Immobilia has built. And for example, one of them is the Yucatan Country Club. It's a golf club that is it's a renowned golf club, awarded internationally. So basically, what Inmobilia does is to make sure that everything around their development or their developments work. I mean, the planned communities. They make sure that the planned communities that they build, that they design, offer the lifestyle that we are looking for. And I would like to show you and your audience a video about Inmobilia.
Este es un día muy importante e histórico para Inmobilia. La diferencia de Inmobilia es de que nosotros lo que trabajamos son con personas. No entregamos productos, creamos comunidades. Nosotros invertimos en México. Nosotros creemos en México. Bienvenidos.
And something, Hector, that I love from this video is the last phrase that says, "We believe in Mexico." And this is what keeps these two companies working together. They believe in Mexico, they believe in Tulum. And on this photo, you can see Nikolai Wilmes, the CEO of Inmobilia, Mark Levy, his partner, and between Roberto Kelleher, the CEO of Inmobilia. And well, they have a vision for Tulum, but what's their vision that they have for this beautiful place in Riviera Maya? Let me show you. So, Hector, what do you think about it? Hector, can you hear me? Well, okay. As you could see from the video, Tulum is really this magical place where you can get lost in the middle of the jungle and then come across a beautiful cenote where you can dive and swim. And this is a beautiful place that has magic, really. And I think, Hector, that after the pandemic, something that we redefined is the concept of luxury. I think that before the pandemic, we consider luxury, for example, to live in a beautiful apartment with high quality finishes, like, for example, marble on the floor and so on. And I think that today, luxury is more than that. Now, luxury it's also to have the possibility to breathe fresh air, to be with people, to interact with people. And this is what this development is offering us. And well, within Tulum, there are plenty of opportunities. And well, I know because this is something that I learned from American brokers. Once I heard that they say when you buy a property, there are three things you have to pay attention to, and those are location, location, location. And this is what our Development 101 Park offers you. Why? Because 101 Park will be built within this planned and gated community in Tulum called 101 Tulum. This is the only community in Tulum that will have access to the beach because it's only 800 meters away from the beach. In this area, the closest area to the beach, there won't be any developments because this is area for the hotels. So this community has a privileged location because it's the only one in Tulum that has this benefit. And if we Google or if we type on Google Earth 101 Tulum, 101 Park, we will find this. We will be able to see this huge green area from which more than the 50% will be kept in the community. I mean, more than the 50% of this green space that we can see will be kept in the community because, well, this is what we now consider the luxury, right? To be able to have a place in this beautiful destination that Tulum is. And well, as I mentioned before, the 101 community is only 800 meters away from the beach. It's a community that will have a commercial area, restaurants, supermarkets, cafes, all things, all services to offer to people. And 101 Park, our development, will be 2 meters away from the main entrance and 1 kilometer away from the beach. And here we can see this is a render of one of the amenities of the community 101 Tulum. This is a walkway in which we can see that the developer is integrating architecture into nature and not the other way around. Why? Because in Tulum, what is special about Tulum is the natural ecosystem that it has, and it has to be protected. So, well, that's why. And another amenity of this community is a wellness center. This beautiful wellness center that will be underground, and there will be a water mirror on the top. And well, natural elements such as wood, stone will be used to build this wellness center as a part of the amenities in the 101 Tulum 101 community. And also, well, here we can see an open area for restaurants, cafes, where people can enjoy this eco-chic environment that Tulum offers. And also there will be an outdoor cinema where you can enjoy your favorite movies. And this is our unique and beautiful development, 101 Park. 101 Park is a complex of 183 apartments. And in the middle of the development, there will be a beautiful garden with the amenities. This garden was carefully planned and designed to be enjoyed by the people who are here. And as I mentioned previously, and as we could see in the video, Los Amigos Tulum, something important, something essential for them is sustainability. So this development, we have solar panels on the top of the apartments, and here at the main entrance we can see the smart flower. This is a sculpture with a shape of flower made of solar panels. The petals are solar panels. And what is special and unique in Tulum, and that just this development has, is that on the top we can see a landing area for the first passenger drone in Mexico and in Latin America. So this kind of vehicle is a self-driving drone with space or with capacity for 2 passengers. And well, it's a vehicle that uses clean energy, and that will be used to offer panoramic flights over Tulum. So imagine having this experience. Tulum, basically, it's a destination that people love because of the experience that they have when they go to Tulum. So imagine you had the experience of being on this vehicle and flying over Tulum. And how does it look like? Well, I will show you a video.
Wow. That's insane. Wow, I mean, just impressive in terms of the production and the thought that's gone behind not only about 101 Tulum, but in general 101 Park. I mean, certainly a lot of amazing design features and just, I mean, that drone helicopter, that's pretty insane. That's pretty crazy.
Yes, Hector, it's really amazing. That's why I told you that at the beginning of this presentation that this development is unique in Tulum. No one offers this. This is something really special about it, and that's one of the hallmarks of this company, Los Amigos Tulum. Right? Always they are always innovating. For them,
Mhm.
innovation and sustainability are essential in their developments. And here we can see the main entrance of the development where we will be received by this sculpture made of solar panels
Mhm.
and this amazing facade made of wood. And
Keeping true to the ecotourism part of it, right? Incorporating the natural elements with modern design. That's beautiful.
that's right, that's right. It's a beautiful architecture. And among the amenities, the development will have this swimming pool that is to honor the cenotes, these body of
Mm.
waters that you can find in Tulum easily. And this is how it will look like within the development, surrounded by all these trees in green areas.
Mhm.
And well, Hector, there is no one better than me to express the experience of buying a property with Los Amigos than customers, right? And that's why I want to share with you and your audience a testimony of one of your customers.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously understanding that, that investors have to have confidence, and even foreign investors have to have confidence in buying in Mexico. It's good to know that there are some clients that have already done it. And I look forward to see what they share with us.
All right.
So we came down for a trip to Tulum and fell in love with the area. And then we started to research about properties in the area to see if we could help. And we came across Los Amigos. The architectural designs just floored us. And so we saw those and down and visited a few of the properties and thought the construction was awesome. And then we decided to buy our own. The closing has been fantastic. The people we've met have been incredible. Thank you so much for your help. And receiving the unit itself has been the best part. The construction was better than what I had hoped for. The attention to detail is great, and I'm very excited to be a owner of this new Los Amigos Lagunas unit.
Well, what better testimony than someone who's actually invested in Los Amigos? There's a couple of things that stood out. What he said was, that he was happily surprised with the finishes and the architecture and the quality of workmanship that he saw in his unit. And that's always, a concern for most investors is they want to make sure that they're getting a product that they're going to enjoy and approve of, right? So speaking of the product and construction, what phase of construction is Los Amigos at the moment?
Okay, good question. Well, this development is a pre-construction. It has three stages. The first stage has already passed and the units are sold out, and we are on the second stage.
In terms of the first phase, Paulina, how
Yeah.
many units were part of the first phase, and have they been delivered, or when is the delivery date for those first phase units?
Okay, the delivery date for the first phase is in March 2023.
Okay.
And the delivery date for this second phase is winter 2024.
Oh, okay. And how many units total are going to be in phase one that are going to be delivered? And are the phases in equal units? Like, is it 50 units? Is it 100? How many units?
Okay. 70, no, 80 units in the first phase and 75 in the second phase.
Fantastic. And overall, 101, how many units in total in all three phases will Los Amigos or Tulum 101 have?
183 units.
So you can see just by the numbers that the investment and the development of this particular grand development is not a small feat. And the fact that they sold out phase one and also is being partnered with the Inmueble company out of Mexico City shows you that there's definitely strength in the development, and they're going to be delivering. I mean, for them to sell out the first phase of units to be 80 units, I mean, that's a big development. So congratulations to them, and that's exciting.
Yes, it is. Amigos is one of the most trusted and strongest developers in Tulum.
Fantastic. And this particular design here that we see on the screen, is that a rendering of what the finished product units will look like?
Exactly. This is how the development will look like inside.
I see.
The development will have 4 floors. Why? Because the construction law in Tulum allows just 4 floors because, I mean, Tulum is a place that is developing, but we are also aware of the importance of taking care of this ecosystem because
Right.
the beauty of Tulum is nature. So it's important to build in a responsible way. So just 4 floors are allowed.
So it's important to understand that they're also considering the environment, right? We know that that specific part of Mexico is maybe very tropical, very rainforest, and there's a lot of fauna and animals that are unique to the region. And it's important to understand why they're protecting the environment. And it's nice to know that buildings will be no more than 4 stories to protect the integrity of the canopy of nature that Tulum offers. And it's exciting to know that they're considering that. And I mean, look at the finished product. It's going to look beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, these units have the view of the inner park, that it's in
Mhm.
the middle of the development. Something that I just didn't mention, but I remember now, and it's important, is that the 60% of the development the 60% of the green areas of the development will be kept.
Beautiful. So a
Mhm.
large part of the natural forest and plants are going to be kept to keep it intact, and again protecting what we know as Tulum as being an eco tourist destination. That's beautiful.
Exactly, Hector. So these units will have the view of the inner park, and the units behind will have the view of the jungle in Tulum.
Wonderful. I know that you mentioned earlier, and I apologize, my internet was in and out, but I know that you mentioned earlier that Los Amigos 101 Tulum is going to be one of the only developments that has direct access to the private beaches in Tulum. Many people may or may not know, but the only properties that have access to the beach at the moment are hotel properties. And so this
Mhm.
is a residential development that will have that as a feature. How close in proximity in terms of the beach are they going to have access to? Is it a 10-minute walk, a 15-minute walk? How close is it?
Well, 101, the community 101 in Tulum is just 80 meters away from the beach.
Fantastic.
And the development 101 park is just a kilometer away from the beach and 200 meters away from the main entrance of the gated community Tulum 101.
Now, will the development feature a shuttle system to be able to take residents from their residence into the beach? And are they going to offer a beach club as part of the residence development?
Oh yeah, there are plenty also of amenities within the community. I mean, here residents can offer, can enjoy to, plenty of amenities. The ones that they will have within the development 101 park and the ones that the community 101 Tulum offers.
Oh, fantastic. So they'll have plenty of options in terms of the amenities that they can enjoy with ownership.
That's right. That's right.
I know that phase one has already been sold out. I know the entry level prices for that were a fantastic price, starting from maybe 200 to 25 to upwards of maybe $300,000-400,000. I'm assuming that pricing as the phases go on, we have the experience here with new construction that as phases complete and move on to another phases, typically the prices will rise. Um, More or less in the developer's estimation, how much will each unit cost? Talk a little bit about, how many one bedroom, one baths, two bedroom, one baths. And then more importantly for the investor that's thinking of, short-term rental income, for example, through Airbnb that you mentioned before, will they have the opportunity of partnering with the management company to handle that side of the condominium? Because most investors, they don't have the time to do that, right? So just kind of wanted to see, what's going to be offered to them in terms of wanting to do that.
That's right, Hector. Yeah, for example, the entry price of a one bedroom unit in phase one was $225,000. And now, I mean, the same unit in the second phase is price is $260,000. So there has been an increase in value because, as you said, it's a pre-sale, and the earlier you buy, the more you will get, right?
Sure, you'll get a better price, one, and two, you'll be able to, generate income quicker rather than waiting later once you put it in the short-term rental pool.
And regarding short-term rentals, Tulum in this development, investors will get a net rental income from 8% to 12%, from 8% up to 12%. So
And
then
that's annually, right?
annually, yeah, that's
So
annually.
let's just use a round number, 10%. If you're investing in a unit that's costing you 260,000, you
Mhm.
can anticipate an annual rental income of about $26,000 a year,
That's
right? We're
right.
talking about 10% of 260 is 26,000. If you divide that up by 12, you're looking at an income somewhere between $2,000 to $2,500 A month, and obviously you may not. I would assume as an owner that you want to enjoy the residence as well. So let's just say it's 40 weeks out of the year, you're still going to be able to enjoy some income from it that could actually help you pay the unit off in a quicker manner and realize some positive return right away.
That's right. And something important to mention is that this is a hand-off property. I mean, there is a company, a professional company with experience in short-term rentals that will
Okay.
be in charge of managing the rental. So as an investor, the only thing you don't have to worry about anything, and the only thing you will do is to get your income.
One of the questions I did have was, speaking of short-term rentals, right? We know that a short-term rental is going to require furnishings, appliances, plates, utensils, all those little things that you expect in a short-term rental. Is that something that the company will provide in terms of an additional package to the owners? I know it's not part of the base price for the unit, but will they help them in the selection of adequate furniture that's going to stay consistent with the design of the development?
Okay, well, the apartments are delivered and equipped, delivered with a kitchen, oven, and refrigerator. But
Fantastic.
furniture is not included.
Hmm.
But okay, the value of the furniture is around the 5% of the value of the apartment.
Okay. So roughly, if you're paying 260,000, 5% is going to be about 13,000 in furnishings. More or less, it's going to be, let's say, 15,000, right? Will the company that's going to manage the short-term rental, will they assist in acquiring that furnishing based on the design, or does the owner have to do that on his own?
Well, no, this company wants to make things easier for people, so they have packages that they offer you, and as an investor, well, you can buy that package and furniture your apartment.
Oh, okay. So they'll have additional package, which is great because, most of us as investors, we don't know where to pick up furniture. We don't know really what kind of design we want to keep to the unit. So, you want to be in congruency with the development of the unit and also keep it aesthetically pleasing to the environment as well. Make sure that it's, you don't want to bring in furniture, let's say, for example, as an example, all black furniture when you're in nature, that it's green and light browns and natural colors. So it's important for us to let investors know that there'll be someone to help them to select those furnitures or those designs, and they'll have I'm sure a location where they can go get them and probably get a better price than if they try doing it on their own. So it's good to know.
That's right, Hector. And well, here we can see the rooftop and the infinity pool that there will be on the rooftop of the development. There will be 3 rooftops,
That's
one
beautiful.
for each phase.
Phase.
And there
And the
is
views of those rooftops are to the ocean, correct?
no,
Oh,
because
okay.
the ocean cannot be seen
Oh, I
at that
see.
distance.
Okay.
But well, you have a beautiful view of the jungle in Tulum.
Absolutely.
It's unique. And also among the amenities, there will be these like big towers with 15 meters long, from which you will have this spectacular view of the inner garden or of the garden that will be in the middle of the development.
That's beautiful.
And well, there are some, well, this is also another render of how the development will look like. There were some units with like a swim up pool where you, well, just once you get out of your apartment, you can dive into the pool and enjoy it.
Wow, that's a pretty nice feature, and I'm assuming that this is going to be the first floor units, probably, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I mean that's a really cool feature. You come out of your bedroom, you come out of your living room, and you can step into your own infinity pool right up to your doorstep. So that's a really neat feature.
Exactly. And well, basically, what those 101 Park offer, well, as I mentioned, it's a unique development in Tulum with a vision of sustainability. How do we do it? Well, with these solar panels on the top of the development, with this beautiful smart flower made of solar panels too at the entrance of the development, and with this passenger drone that uses clean energy.
Very well. So they're
And
incorporating clean energy, less impact to the environment, and being also sustainable in the sense of keeping to the aesthetic of the development. So that's fantastic.
exactly. And all these elements, Hector, within a very special community in Tulum with the best location in Tulum.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, Paulina, I'm again grateful for the opportunity to kind of feature one-on-one park. I see that you also have some floor plan samples that we can kind of take a look at to see what these apartments are going to, or these residential condos are going to be looking like.
Yeah. So this is the one bedroom apartment with 660 square feet and with an entry price of $260,000. We also have
Awesome.
one bedroom apartments with terrace and swimming pool
Okay.
with 1,254 square feet and with an entry price of $319,000.
Awesome.
And
And
also, yeah,
I know that you have the biggest unit, which is a 2 bedrooms, right?
that's right. This is the biggest unit, a two-bedroom apartment with 1,386 square feet with an entry price of $407,000. And something important that I have to mention, Hector, here is that Los Amigos Tulum builds or develops apartments because in Tulum, there are a lot of developments, but some of them offer studios that are like smaller units, like
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
30 meter, like they are like 30 square meters, like
mm-hmm.
a hotel room. No, in this development, we offer apartments.
Yeah, no, this is obviously more of a residential feel to it. Even in the 1 bedroom studio, you have enough square footage to enjoy it. Uh, Not compared to like a hotel room where you just have a bedroom and a credenza and maybe a restroom. This actually have a kitchen, some living space, entertainment space, and then a private bedroom. So definitely nothing compared to like a hotel room. So I could see that.
Yeah. And well, for people who are interested in buying an apartment in 101 Park, well, the procedure is very simple. You can make a reservation of the unit that you like with $5,000, and the payment plan is 20% as a down payment, 60% during the construction, and
Mhm.
the last 20% upon delivery. So, as you said, we are on a pre sale. This is the second phase. So the ideal moment to invest is right now. And I think, Hector, that if we are thinking about making a smart investment, we have to start thinking of Tulum, and then we have to start thinking of 101 Park.
Absolutely. I mean, just an amazing development. It looks like an amazing investment opportunity. And for those of you that are thinking about investing in Playa del Carmen, specifically Tulum, as you know, it's booming. There's a lot of wonderful attractions in Tulum, cenotes, the fauna, the environment. Also close to Playa del Carmen, close to Cancun, one of Mexico's most busiest Caribbean regions. It's the Caribbean Sea. And I've been there personally. I love it. I love going to Cancun. My family and I go at least once or twice a year. And Tulum is definitely somewhere where we spend a day. I've got an investment here locally in Playa del Carmen, and I think that this particular development is, as you can see, everyone is top notch. Once again, if you guys are interested in getting some more information about Tulum, 101 Tulum and 101 Park, please send me a DM. Reach out to me. We'll set up a specific private Zoom appointment to go over layouts, pricing, things of that nature, anything that you might have a question about. Paulina, once again, very grateful for the opportunity to display and promote this particular development. Always an honor to have you on, and I appreciate everyone that's been on here. So if you guys, once again, this is Hector Aguilar with eXp Realty, bringing you a foreign investment of the month. I think this particular development is going to be huge if you're looking to invest not only in a long-term rate of return, but also if you're looking for an opportunity to do a short-term rental in one of the most popular destinations in the world. About 101 Tulum and 101 Park is definitely the development. So thanks again for tuning in. Paulina, we'll be in touch. Thanks again. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we made it work, and I appreciate you presenting Los Amigos and 101 Tulum. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you, Hector. And something
My pleasure.
something that I would like to add now that you mentioned Cancun, and remember, Tulum is an hour 30 minutes away from Tulum, and by next year, 2023, Tulum will have its own airport. So this gives us an idea of the way Tulum is growing.
Absolutely. I mean, for them to have an international airport, they realize the need for direct flights. That's another great opportunity for investors to make sure, or to anyone who wants to invest, to make sure that they're going to have a pool of clients that are looking to rent short-term rentals and to be in the Tulum area. So thank you for sharing that with us. I hope everyone has a good day, and thanks again for tuning in. Stay tuned for next month for an investment opportunity, and we'll see you next Wednesday on the hot topic for the week. Take care, everyone. Bye, Paulina.
Thank you, Hector. Bye-bye.
My pleasure. Take care.
Thank you.